Good afternoon, my name is Anna Pavlova and I am glad to see you on our channel. We continue our cycle of videos on sexual education, and in this video we will talk about flirt, pleasure and safety measures, golden rules of correct flirt. Flirt is such a popular and tempting word in the circles of modern youth. I would say that many people are obsessed by rules and methods of flirting. Now many trainings and seminars teach people how to flirt in order to achieve success and catch attention of opposite gender. You can find a lot about flirting in the internet. Let's look what we can find, and I will stress some statements. I'll read for you summarized information. They say that flirtation is an easy and uncomplicated relationship between a man and a woman. As a rule, this is such a game. It's very fun and interesting to play if you know that nothing serious will follow. Flirting can bring no less pleasure than sexual relations. Sparks fly, romantic mood is in the air. In the end, people will either be attracted to stay together or they will forever break up, but in any case, this part of their lives they will always remember. Flirting can be easy, non-committal, but flirt can also lead to serious relationships. Maybe not for life, but for the night, week, month. Studies have shown that flirting is useful. A person begins to feel better and even immunity improves. The number of white blood cells increase. So what we see? Everywhere is told that flirt is a pleasant game, non-committal. I want to stress it. Flirt if you want for pleasure. And if it ends up with relations or not, life will show. So what we get? People for months or even years flirting with each other, not even intending to enter into close relations. Not long but even short-term relations. They just play. It's just a remedy for boredom, a means of enhancing mood and immunity. Unfortunately, we are not told at all about one very important rule. That it is possible and correct to flirt without any commitment, not more than 2 times. The 3rd time, if you continue this game, you need to go into deeper relations. This does not mean that you should marry, but there must be a natural rapprochement. If a person continues to flirt while not going to become closer, then such a flirtation will be extremely harmful. This is a natural rule. It's not a punishment from your flirting partner. It may surprise you, but first of all, such incorrect prolonged flirt makes a person stupid. Because this game has no goal, and there is no end. A person gets into a closed loop cycle, from which there is no way out. All sexual energy is wasted on an empty game, and of course everything that should have been done by a person in society stops. You remember that sexual energy is equal to social energy. They have one nature. So huge amounts of energy are used on empty flirt, and it's the energy that a person had to use in his activities, in different spheres, in business, in creativity. And then, after such a silly flirtation, a person suddenly realizes that he has no power for his activities. The inspiration has completely gone. Person's words in the company become weightless. The subordinates do not listen to him or her. Clients are not interested in this person anymore. As if a person lost his natural attraction. Indeed, he lost it because he wasted his sexual energy for nothing, just for game. Therefore, you need to think carefully before endlessly flirting, even using certain techniques that are taught on the seminars. Because it's very difficult to regain one's power. Of course, living consciously is not so simple, but extremely pleasant and effective. Therefore, before you start flirting, think carefully. Why do you do it, and if you really need it? And if you need it, then what for? This is a game for one meeting to enhance your mood, or you really want and ready to go into relations with this person. Remember that unexpectedly for you, flirting can cause strong feelings in another person, and the evoked feelings are always great responsibility. Take care of your energy, learn to direct it correctly and consciously. Talk with your children about that, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.